Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm one of the tutors at Caius, and today I'm going to talk briefly about what self-care might be. So self-care really can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but the way that I'm using it today is kind of as an umbrella term to think about, I guess, what we might call the conscious acts that you can take to promote physical, mental, and emotional health. Now, the first thing I want to emphasize is that self-care is not a replacement for mental health treatment. Doing yoga probably isn't gonna cure your depression, but what self-care can do is to help manage symptoms, prevent some problems developing, or from getting worse. So it's a really important thing to try and build into everyday life, particularly during a Cambridge term where you might be dealing with quite an intense workload and various other stresses. What I mean by that is that it's really a necessity, not a luxury. But what I don't want to say is that that means you need to experience it as like yet another thing to do on your to-do list, right? The idea would be that it's something that you sort of incorporate naturally into your everyday life, and you shouldn't feel under pressure to practice self-care either. It isn't a prescriptive thing. There is sort of no one-size-fits-all approach to this. It should be customized to your needs and what's going on in your life. So everyone is different. What works for me might not work for you. But some things that we might think about in terms of practicing self-care would be getting enough sleep, spending time outside, fueling your body with the right kinds of food that make you feel good. It can be things like taking medication as described, or exercising if you're physically able to do so. Managing healthy boundaries in relationships, practicing relaxation, whatever that might look like for you. Some people may want to go and play a rugby match, some people may want to have a nap. It's about working out what kind of nourishes you, right, rather than something that's supposed to work for other people. It might be about connecting with friends and family, if that feels like a good thing for you to do. It might be practicing self-compassion, remembering that, okay, well, finishing that essay maybe isn't the be-all and end-all this week, and perhaps I would work more effectively if I took a little bit of a break. I think that's a trap that Cambridge students fall into quite often. We are in many ways a self-selecting population of people who may have put quite a lot of pressure on ourselves academically, who may invest quite a lot of self-worth in academic achievement. And I think practicing some form of self-care every day can perhaps try and round off some of the edges that may be a little bit sharper.